All right. Go ahead and grab your mic.
Oh, yes.
Welcome to another episode of Iggy the Man, ultimate safe space where you can speak your mind and speak about others' minds. And, you know, whether they like it or not, who cares? They could always go out the door. Today, we have another reoccurring co-host, beautiful friend Ashley. You guys probably remember her green eyes. And today, we don't have my continuous co-host, Sophia. She, threw a tantrum like the bitch she is and decided that she didn't want to be, she couldn't handle stardom, so she needed a break. I gave her a leave of absence for a little bit. She's at the parents, but...
I understand needing a break from you, Iggy.
Oh, my God. Well,
I get it.
I feed her so she could fake it, okay?
That's fair.
But we have Snoopy to replace her, so... Snoopy's going to be the, the person that you could look at if you don't want to look at me and Ashley. But I know everybody's going to be looking at Ashley anyways.
Shut up.
So today's episode is going to be Pitbulls and Tiaras. We're going to be reviewing some dating shows, starting with a tried and true segment, which we're going to lead with a nice dating show fight. Probably going to remember where this is, especially if you're a millennial, because this was right around the time where dating shows started getting real popular and celebrities started being in it. And then we're going to follow up with another one of my choices of The Bachelor to give men a representation. Chads being Chads. And then we have other clips of Ashley's choosing. So hopefully she didn't pick one that makes men look too bad. I don't know. This is a safe space for men as well. This is for women. So not for dogs, though, because they'll be acting up. All right. So,
No dogs.
Ashley, how was your day? Anything you want to add today about your day?
My day was really good. I was pretty hungover, but I worked all day.
Thank you for being here.
I managed to work at 8:30 a.m. Yeah, you're welcome. And now I feel much better. So
Ashley's not getting paid. Well, she is. She's getting paid with my presence. It's priceless.
feels like he owes me more now.
That's the priceless part, okay? So, without waiting too much, we're going to start with our first clip of the day. This is, the title is from a clip from World Star Hip Hop. Shout out World Star, best place to fight, to watch fight videos and nonsense. The title is New York versus Pumpkin. So the two contestants had a disagreement, and one of them got kicked out, and she didn't handle it too well, and she let her emotions get the best of her, and she tried to, she committed an act, and it didn't play out too well for her. So we're going to start and see how it goes.
Hoops, I wish you the best of luck, baby. If you want a real girl, pick Hoops, because she's the fucking real girl, okay?
Bye, Pumpkin. Your opinion doesn't
No
count.
one
You're getting the
shows like
door right
Flavor of
now.
Love
I
anymore.
was shocked because
They
New
really
York
should.
and Pumpkin was really getting heated at each other.
You know what? At least I didn't gain 20 pounds being on the show, you fat ass fucking transvestite looking
I look
bitch.
better than you making your
No, you
exit
don't.
right now. Yes, the hell
She's
I
a
do.
fucking fake bitch, Flav.
Bye, Pumpkin. Bye, Pumpkin.
New York and Pumpkin, they started going back and forth. It was crazy.
At least I don't look like a pumpkin. Give me a hug.
Bitch, you look like a fucking man, and you need that facelift and get rid of the crow's feet with that fucking.
Yo, shout out Flavor Flav having a Latina, a white, and a black girl. That's fucking options right there.
Get her out of here.
Flavors,
Actually,
literally.
I can slap the shit out of
Flavor of love.
Do it. Slap me, bitch. And what?
Oh, I got it in her mouth. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh.
Fucking hands on me. Did you see that bitch fucking spit in my motherfucking face? Bitch, I would
Yo, you know when a girl takes her shoes off, she's been in some altercations, okay?
spit in my fucking hair.
Hell yeah.
Bitch, she spit in my fucking
I love
face.
New York.
Don't play that shit.
Now you gotta go for real. That was fucked up. That was real fucked up right there.
I just want to fucking go home.
All right. We'll
That's
cut it
fucked
there.
up. I
Keep
don't
it
like
short and
nobody
sweet.
spitting them-
Ashley, what do you think about that behavior?
They don't make dating shows like this anymore, and they really should, because, I mean, I love her. I feel like Tiffany Pollard went on Flavor of Love and just made it known how she was gonna act the whole time, and I love that. She's iconic.
This is back when reality TV actually felt real. I feel like, especially when you have reality TV with some street people, aka I guess normal people. you have a better chance, especially if they've never been on like in front of the camera in this capacity.
Yeah.
Because they're just they don't, moments like this happen where it's like they forget there's cameras and it's all.
Yeah, like this is really them. And I feel like before, like everything was so, like everything was on like social media and stuff. Like people acted so differently because everyone knows that like things. Yeah, and so it's so authentic. Like she was that person, and I love that. She's still like that.
I don't know about y'all, but I would have handled that the same exact way. I don't know if there's enough. The biggest security every time.
The spitting is crazy.
Yeah, there's always like the big security. Like there's always like one guy that's like double the size, like 350 pounds monster. Yeah, I would have handled that probably the same. There's no way they would have been able to get me that off of that. But again, when this later up in the scene, like they kind of fall back into like, yo, we're filming, okay? Like,
yeah, like but I feel like before, like now everything feels so like everyone on dating shows now I feel like wants to be an influencer, and so that's why they go on it. But like back in this day, like it was just pure for entertainment.
That's who they are. That's who they are. Like that's literally who they are.
I love that.
Excellent. Okay, so every action with the opportunity of choosing what you want to do comes consequences.
Of course.
And I think like when it comes down to even if you throw water at someone, that's a crime. That's assault. Like it or not, that's assault. And sadly for that clip, like that spit literally got on her lip. Like
that is disgusting too. Like the disrespect that has to come from someone spitting on you is crazy.
That's insulting. I mean, to me, I'm like, don't touch my face with water, spit or anything. Face is sacred.
Ew.
That's like the worst.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't act like that. But I love the fact that Flavor Flav tried to be like the voice of reason in there, which is like the dude is ridiculous.
Also, he was like, now you for real gotta go. Like you just sent her home.
Yeah, exactly.
She's gotta leave either way. But yeah, no, I do think that like
girl fight,
Flavor of Love was fun.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Come on, it's you're supposed to be ladies. Like, come on. At the end of the day, you should be a lady. Like, no.
I mean, sure.
So next clip, like I said, we're gonna follow up and do famous show, giving guys the W for win. This is Chads being Chads. It's the Bachelorette, the Bachelorette
with JoJo already.
Y'all aren't worried about the fact that you're gonna sing a song to a girl that y'all have like known for less than like a day?
Nope.
Excuse me, bartender. Okay, she got a drink real quick. She's got to stay hydrated.
Acting like wrinkly, old, worn out looking high school kids.
I think a lot of these guys, maybe they're not being themselves,
I always say, stay away from the nice guys.
I fully agree.
But in the end, I'm actually nice.
Yeah, no, I
it's the
totally
nice
understand.
guys.
Actually, do you think these guys look like they're typical Chad?
Yeah, for sure.
Protein shake
Are they both for real named Chad?
No, I think that guy is Chad.
I mean, you could have totally okay.
Oh yeah, of course, right. Typical.
I
They both got
would've
tank tops. I don't know if I got
protein shake.
I would have to ask my director Benji. Be like,
all the
yo,
same.
do you
Have zero
think they
chance.
Three of us
asked
don't
to
have
wear
dates
that
this
attire? And they're like, everybody's wearing
gone a full
white
life
beaters,
of not
but
seeing
black, so it
JoJo.
doesn't look, like.
You can't wait a couple, like a day.
It was.
You can chill. She'll be here.
Like,
She's not
what
gonna
year was this?
disappear
Look at all
next
their
week.
outfits.
She's not going to get on a jet and fly away to Malaysia.
Okay.
Best thing about Jordan is.
So
his
that's
brother.
Chad, yeah.
The worst thing about Jordan is.
Yeah, that's
He's
Chad.
not his brother.
What were all the things that you love about me?
I don't know yet. I mean, these guys can all
See, that's
tell
a
you
Chad conversation.
all the
Like, see,
different
that's a
things
Chad
that they
talk,
love about
100%.
you and they've studied about you on TV or whatever, but I don't know. I know you're beautiful. Get in love with her.
I know you're beautiful.
Like,
That's
if
what
you
I
are,
always
that's
do when
weird.
I'm in
What's to stop
trouble.
you
I'm
from
like, but
falling
you're
in
so
love with
pretty.
The next girl that immediately walks up. I'm the only one.
It works every time.
Please.
That was honest.
Ridiculous.
Got some food?
Yeah. How do you
You don't want the meat on a stick? It's delicious.
No, you cool.
That's
What's
me
up
right there.
with,
See, shorter guy,
what
looking
happened just
handsome,
now?
dark.
Let's get some air.
Hey, get some air. How'd that happen?
Just, like you need some air, you go outside, you walk around.
Yeah,
He's totally on this show just to
Stepping
be
to
on the
approach.
show.
as
Yo,
well
that's
as-
me. 100% me. I'll be like,
Getting
don't give
set
me a
there.
zip line.
You gotta be in it for love.
Oh, man, I'm Puerto Rican.
Unparalleled
I fall in love at
You
least
take an
like
IV of me,
twice a
you get
weekend.
one.
Okay.
I don't know
That's
if he's here for the free food or if he's
Probably
here
more.
to find love.
When you miss a meal
Depending.
and you look like that, it's detrimental to your progress. At least that's what I've heard from him. I wouldn't know.
I want to be involved.
It's basically
Latinos
just like
need more representation
hey,
on these
hurt
sort
our
of shows, though.
Feelings. We're a bunch
But
of
this was like back,
butthurt dudes who are gonna
back then.
confront you slightly.
If you're gonna do
Way back
something,
when.
think out the end result.
All these
Look
guys.
at that. Look, that's such a chat look.
The Bachelor's been on for forever.
Bachelorette.
I'm not
Bachelorette.
impressed. It's a parade of
for a chick.
God, they're gonna
Yeah,
write
yeah.
so many more
For
songs.
a
they're
woman,
gonna write
strong independent
poems.
woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't even want to go. I'd rather you guys go do your thing and then just get a one-on-one later. I don't want to go with 12 guys. No,
That's right. Yeah, bro. We're here to meet girls. Why do I need 12 guys with
That's
me?
you and
Wanna,
your
like,
friends
mess with
going
them. I don't
out.
know, like I get this mischievous feeling.
We're
just trying to have a good time.
Not
I get annoyed by more than two.
No, it's just
That's
like
other-
7
What are you
guys.
talking about? I just want to like mess with them.
Oh, he's
Door
bad.
walked into the way of my hand. Evan's a really nice guy.
I'm just saying.
I decided to give Evan a rose.
You're actually right
That's
now.
such a Chad move too, where he's like, "I'm a really nice
vibing
guy,"
this dude.
and just try to
No
keep the
girl on
smirk
planet
in.
Earth ever chooses Evan.
He's
for
cute though.
anything. Other
mean, they're
than
not
to
putting
come,
ugly
like,
people on
sweep
TV,
their
come
front
on.
yard.
That's not true. I've seen ugly people on TV. And also in this show.
You're probably talking about love on the spectrum, and that's fucked up for you to say that. Ashley.
Can't see your face.
That's
I
cool.
would never say that. Everyone on that show is
Yo,
very
y'all-
cute.
Why are you here?
Huh?
Why are you here?
Anywho,
Leave me alone, man.
Look, they're look at that.
Talking
See,
about me. Stop
boys
trying to
being boys.
bump into me.
They should have given them
Stop trying to work
cigars.
out
I
when I'm
think this
working
was
out.
when they were
I'm
still
trying to
very
cook when I'm
like
cooking.
anti-smoking. You know, the
Stay
2000.
away.
yeah.
Early 2000. They're in Mexico. That's Mexican security in the back.
I have never met a group of guys.
All right,
so
these guys are
sensitive.
boring, obviously.
This is
but-
ridiculous.
It's like,
A bit boring,
You know,
but the
let's
thing
just pretend
about
you're
this
Hitler. If I'm
show
friends
is
with
that
you,
they
Let's
could
not
like
pretend I'm Hitler.
well, let's just say it. Let's just say
they
it,
have
you know,
run
let's not say
so
it.
long, but there's so few couples that are still together, and it's really kind of crazy to think about. But a couple seasons ago, Joey was on it. He was the Bachelor, and him and his girlfriend are still him and his fiance because
Final
they
thing
get
was like,
engaged at
if
the end of
you
it.
had any-
They're still together, and they're so cute.
They're what?
They get engaged.
Oh, I
Their
thought you said
fiance.
they were
Ice cream or you want steak? You got
Marriage
bleeding,
something.
crying, sensitive guy with
up.
kids, and then you got scared.
You could
That's
have a
fucked
union.
up.
You can have a union.
This guy's over here
Shut
doing
up,
yoga.
Iggy. Don't talk to me about
Guy,
this.
like,
Anyways.
stole your girlfriend or whatever.
Anyways,
It wasn't
don't ruin my
me. There's
perception
a
of
line
you.
where you're saying things and
Too
can't
late.
get you
That's
to
been
shut up.
done already.
So
It
the
has
only
been
way
done.
I know.
But there's just like so few couples that are together. But Joey and Kelsey are so cute, and I love them. And I hope that they stay together forever. And I think that they work because they were both genuinely like in it for the right reasons. But like a lot of people are just on these shows to be famous.
Well, now, yeah, and sadly, you know, no, just there's something to be said, right, regarding like dating. So many people nowadays are living through social media. I think we're like finally coming back around to just like being genuine. That's the reason I wear such my people's garments on my show to
Period.
make sure that I
Okay.
to make sure that I do a just representation of what Puerto Rican flavor is like. But I think like people just get lost in the sauce, you know. There's actually a great quote from a Confucius philosopher, and he says, everybody has 3 faces. First face is the face they give the public and
Put it in
their
the-
coworkers.
Put it in
The second face is the face that they give their friends and family.
copy the link and put it in the note.
And the third face is the face that they have to look at every morning and look and figure out if they're happy with that face.
I avoid my face until like 2 p.m.
That's a lot.
It is.
Actually, you got all 3 faces. Come on, like I've seen all of them. Okay, but no, it's true. You know, like a lot of people are just like cogs in the machine, and they're just walking around. You know, doing what they think, wearing that second face, or even that first. You know, where it's like, yeah, this is me. I'm this person, and social media has really created like a psychological. I don't even know. I'm sure they got like some new pseudoscience term in psychology for
It's
it.
probably not new.
Well, whatever. They've put a name on it. But you got to ask yourself, you know. And before, back when MySpace was around, and I would go to parties, I used to ask them this question because I've always been a conflicted individual. Mentally unstable, but
Undiagnosed.
I used to ask people in MySpace because they would just put all their personal business on there before they realized, like, you know, you can get your data stolen and get identity theft by putting too much information on these social media platforms. But I would ask people, I'm like, hey, if all of technology collapsed and all your digital footprint was deleted, would you know who you really were at heart?
That's fair.
Because everybody knows, don't get mad, especially girls, everybody knows that when you look at them dating apps, as a guy, you got to bump the girl down 2 notches because you know she fluff up them photos. A lot of them photos are 2 years ago when they were like 15, 20 pounds lighter. And
Iggy, what year is your contact photo from that you share for people on your
I don't do dating
phone?
apps.
No. I know. That picture that you use when you share your contact.
My LinkedIn
that
picture
thing is like 7 years old.
No, it's okay. Stop. I stay this young, okay?
LinkedIn is crazy.
Listen, black don't crack, and you know this, okay? So that picture was only from the one that I have on my LinkedIn, let's say, because you always got to put like the best photo forward. I don't know, 5 years ago probably, when I had a clean face and, you know, still had like ambition and hopes and dreams.
As people did back
yeah,
then.
exactly. But, you know, hey.
Yeah. Well, I don't use dating apps either, but if I did, I don't have a lot of recent pictures of myself, I feel.
Well, all you need as a girl is just put a couple bikini pictures out there and you're good. You know, come on. That's what all the girls do.
No.
I
don't know. Something about dating apps is so hard. I used...
Let me ask you. Dating apps, net positive or net negative?
Huh?
Like they have... have dating apps done more good than harm?
I mean, I know people that are together because of dating apps, and they've been together for like years.
Do you know
I know people that got married from like people that they met on dating apps. So, I mean, but I know a lot of people who have met their partners in real life or like organically, and so I don't think that they're necessarily. I think in terms of how like dating is defined now, it kind of does ruin it a little bit.
Okay.
Because
let's set some perimeters though. What's your definition of dating?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. That's so hard.
And I'll tell you mine.
Okay.
To me,
you tell me.
Dating, you don't start dating a girl until after 3 months of going out with her. So going out to me is the first 3 months. Dating, by the 3rd month is when you're like, okay, let's start making sure that, you know, we're not spreading STDs. I don't have any because, you know,
I would not like
I'm
to do that the first 3 months
I'm Catholic
either.
and I only fuck for love or money. But dating to me is after 3 months. For the first 3
But do
months,
you ask them then, or do you guys have a conversation about that at 3 months then? Like, do you think that's necessary?
Actually, am I the type of person that doesn't speak their mind?
Oh, no. I know. But, like, okay, do you put it on a calendar, or are you just like, oh, like, I've been hanging out with this person for a while. Like, now I'm ready to, like, make it serious.
I mean, if we're vibing and I feel the click, you know, usually the earliest is like, because, you know, obviously, like, I'm 38. I know I look like 29, but I'm actually 38.
I'm 29. You think he looks 29? No.
Ashley's part from the Korean, yeah. I was gonna say the O word, but I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to.
Do not say it. Also, I'm only 29 for the next week. I'm gonna be 30 in a week.
Yo, shout out Ashley. Maybe we'll put up some content on live stream, some shit. Maybe put up like some posts. So watch out. So maybe she'll get drunk on her birthday.
I will get drunk on my birthday, I'm sure, but I really don't think that we need footage of it. Okay, wait. No, back to the dating thing.
Okay.
I think it's like, okay, I don't know. It's so hard because I feel like I haven't really like dated. Like me, like I was in a long-term relationship and we hung out one time and then he asked me to be his girlfriend like 2 weeks later, and then we were together for like 5.5 years. And then when we broke up, I didn't really like. I mean, I guess I got on Hinge like maybe.
What was the breakup about though? If like, was it cheating or was it just like, yo, weird?
No,
like, not.
It was
not
just like we weren't
fighting too much.
Not even that. Like, it was just more or less like we were just different people than we were. We were really young when we started dating. I had just turned 22. He had just turned 23 when we started dating, and we were almost like we were 27, 28. White guy? No, he's black.
Black guy? Okay.
And I mean, we're still friends. Like, we're whatever, but it's
that's a goddamn lie. Ain't no friend.
People always say this, but like he lives like
guys,
he lives in another state. Like, we're just friends.
Do you got guys? Hey, see, red flag right there. This is what a red flag looks like.
Whatever.
You still talking to your ex-boyfriend?
I don't still talk to him that much.
See, guys, this is why when
you know what, we shouldn't be talking about this, anyways.
This is why I say you don't start dating after 3 months, and I have these.
Okay, well, we were together for 5.5 years, but then we broke up. We've been broken up for 3 years, and I started dating. Like, I got on Hinge like a year after we broke up, and I went on.
How long has it? Was that like? How long had Hinge been around? Because
a while.
A little while. Yo, let me tell you right now. The algorithms for early Hinge before they started getting greedy and monetizing, because now these apps make money off keeping you single because they want you back on the app.
That's true.
And then if you're not,
Hinge gives me PTSD. Like, I have like war flashbacks when I think about it.
I just use AI and I copy and paste their questions on an AI, and I build an AI, and then I have that AI to mold.
You using AI to catfish, basically.
Not catfish.
Personality.
Not catfish. Then once there's a chance for a meetup, or there's interest on the meetup, then I take over. But before that, it's like copy and paste. Like, I'm busy. I ain't got time to be texting like multiple people. No. And, I'm not 6, in my heart, I'm like 7 foot, but, I'm not 6 foot. And I know you girls want the 666, mark of the devil, 6 figures, 6-pack.
I don't care about height. That's not a thing to me. I've always loved a short king. I will say my ex was pretty tall.
I mean, a king is a king, just like a queen is a queen. And Ashley can tell you this, that to me, a queen is a woman that understands that femininity is a superpower,
Of course it is. Being a girl is a superpower. Being a woman, period.
Okay, fine.
We love women.
We do love women. Mm-hmm. We do love women. I love the women in my life, even though some...
he does.
I've had some
he
girls
loves his sister.
Say otherwise and use buzzwords at me, but this is why I love language, because, we could just, hi Siri, what's the definition of misogyny? I think that's how you say it, right?
It's like a picture of you under it. It's like, if you see this man.
That's a lie. She knows it. She's lying. She wouldn't be on the show if I was a misogynist.
Iggy, I love going out with Iggy because he buys all my drinks. And he always starts by saying, I'll buy your first one. And then he buys the second one and the third one. And I'm like, okay, great. I love this. Equality.
Shout out on her, and take notes on this, ladies. You should never make the assumption, especially from a non-boyfriend, that he's gonna buy. Like, always be grateful, and that's one thing about Ashley. That every time I buy her drinks, oh my god, thank you, you're so nice.
Because I appreciate it. I mean, my friends don't have to do that for me, but you guys do treat me very well.
All right, so
our friend Joe is going to be back tomorrow. He's been gone for a very long time. We're very excited to.
Did you have that other clip? What was the other clip you wanted to watch?
There's one in there. Yeah, it's the TikTok.
We just watched it. Oh wait,
no, we didn't.
Yeah, sorry. See, this is why.
Wait, I want to watch a different TikTok though. But whatever, you can play this one.
This one, okay. What is? You want some context on this TikTok?
It's Love Island, the U.S. What was it? Season? I don't know. Last season.
The latest one?
Not the latest one. The one before that. The really, really good season. Was that season 6?
Couldn't have been. This is a girl show. Watching these shows is so brain rotting. Like, as a guy, the only girl on Love Island that I dig, the only time I really watched it was last time because this girl forced me. There was always gold at the end of the rainbow if you just bear through this punishment.
Whatever. He used to come to the watch parties with us.
So. Yo, Hada made every guy on their phone love.
That's a red flag. She did not. They all thought she was crazy. What?
A little context about me and my love language is
crazy. He loves
toxicity
crazy.
Is my love language. Okay, I'm Puerto Rican, and if you're not loving me with the same passion of hating me, it ain't gonna work.
Anyways, backstory is that on Love Island they do this thing called Casa Amor, and the boys will sneak out. Like, the boys in the season snuck out in the middle of the night.
Had all these weird...
And they went to like a new villa. and they like introduce all new girls, and then they can bring a new girl back if they want to, even if they're like coupled up with girls on here. So this man brought, which they actually ended up winning. So love that, because I actually love them together.
Ashley, do you think they had a doctor on deck with penicillin shots to make sure that no STDs broke out?
From what I've heard, they have to get tested before they go on. But some of them do be fucking like, and they will fuck multiple people on the show, which is crazy.
This is why I have so much trauma, because I only fuck for love. So it's like,
yeah, okay. Anyways, Iggy, everybody believes that. Play the clip. This is after he brought someone back.
I'm sorry, but
Serena, she's hot, but the nose ring already red flag.
And cater to both of us. And then no, baby, you made your choice.
Period.
You made your bed.
Humping it.
Period.
So I'm down. I'll fucking it all day.
Anyways,
so what should
it didn't show the whole fight scene between them, but that was really fun actually, because she went off on Cordell, and Cordell just stood there and was like, Serena, you're not even really letting me talk for real. And then everyone was like, nobody feels bad for you. You brought back a girl when you were fully coupled up with another girl.
Maybe he was being neglected by Serena.
No.
It sounds
she had just like opened up to him, like was like, I really like you. Like it took her a long time to like come out of her shell. And then as soon as like she really, really liked him, he was like, I'm gonna fuck this up. Just as a man would.
Hey, some men needs to practice self-love. That's what it is. Like, don't be
that
dating
too.
when you're damaged.
He's Odell Beckham Jr.'s brother, Cordell Beckham.
Oh, see, come on, get out of here. That dude be getting it thrown at him. Like, yo, let's be real.
They're still together. They won, and they're still together. They live together somewhere, I think.
This is speaking of dating, because the show, Pitbulls and Tiaras. We have to realize that if a man has options, more likely than not, he's going to exercise those options. And men are simple. Men are simple. Yeah, we're dumb. We're retarded. We're like the good retarded. We experiment. Like, that's how we get killed all the time, because we're like, hey, can we eat that animal? Like back in Cape Time, do you think we can catch that saber tooth?
It all comes back to Adam and Eve. I think Eve ate the apple because Adam made her.
Speaking of that, she beat me to it. She didn't let me ask the question. I had that question. Well, speaking of Adam and Eve, Ashley, why did Eve eat the apple?
Because Adam made her.
That's a damn lie. It was the snake. It was the devil. I mean, see, this is what I'm telling you. Yo, and I'm quoting Dan Bilzerian on this. And she loves Dan Bilzerian. She told me, even though she's going to say she don't.
I love who?
Dan Bilzerian said.
I do not love him.
Dan Bilzerian said.
It's hot, though, in a weird way.
Dan Bilzerian said, like, and all you young man, remember, there's what women say that they like, and then there is what they respond to. And women love the devil because that's why they ate the apple. And, I'm not mad that they ate the apple. I would have some sympathy. But why did Eve have to get Adam all wrapped up in the BS? Like, why she got to be like, Adam, come try this apple, you dingling.
Men are just as messy. You think that Adam wasn't in there? Do you think that they weren't conspiring together about the apple?
Listen, shout out my director, Benji. He's working on a cartoon Bible-inspired story.
Cool.
It looks phenomenal, very artistically done.
Very cool.
Yeah, so watch out for that. We're definitely gonna have some Adam and Eve. We're probably gonna have them talk a little bit about it once. We might cut some clips out of it and just do what we do. But and I'll leave with this on the last question for that. Don't hate me.
What are you gonna say?
That's how you know she's gonna hate me, when she gives you that what. If Eve wouldn't listen to God, what chance do men have to have women listen to them?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Yo, you saw that? You saw the way she laughed? She already knows I'm making sense. She's like, because we don't listen to y'all. But men are simple, Ashley. Listen, as a man, and I'm going to tell you.
If a girl likes you, she'll listen to you.
Yo, that's true. If a girl really does like you, she's going to put herself in your orbit. A lot of you guys are freaking simps. I hate simps. They're the scum of the earth because,
my friends call me a simp all the time.
You're a girl. You should be simping.
No.
But you should be simping with purpose. This is where y'all fuck up.
That's a good point.
But when it comes to simp, the girl will give you play, but she's never gonna sleep with you. She just wants the attention, all the perks that comes with it. Like, you're an idiot. Don't be a simp. Women find, regardless what they tell you, women find confidence most attractive in a guy. Women fall in love with their ears. Men fall in love with their eyes. And y'all know, if Ashley was overweight and ugly, she wouldn't be on this podcast.
Well, thanks for telling me I'm not either of those things, I guess.
I always call you pretty, girl. Come on.
I know. He does.
Sure. Right.
I will say. But also...
Yo, how come
what if I was really hot and overweight?
how come body positivity movement died out as soon as Ozempic came out?
I think that people should look however they want to.
Yeah, they say that.
Not however they want to, within reason. I do think that there's obviously people should be.
Health is wealth. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
health is wealth.
I work for a doctor. I work for a hospital, so I do think that people. I mean, obviously, I think that there's a lot of health issues in our country, but that's for another podcast, I'm sure.
Okay, so let's wrap it up. Let's come to a consensus on modern dating. I'm gonna voice my grievances, and then you can voice your grievances and what you think. And Ashley and I live in Austin, Texas, very young city.
Everybody here has Peter Pan syndrome, girls included, honestly. But
so that is an
especially.
issue with men too. I don't know if you've heard that there is an issue with infantilization. Men that don't grow up because they feel they don't have a chance to build a family and be leaders and be the men they're supposed to be. Part of that, I blame fucking feminism, modern feminism. Because they be with that attitude.
Whatever.
But at the end of the day, like a man, our nature is to lead. It's just our nature. We need to feel empowered. This is why men and women are yin and yang.
Yeah, but I feel like it comes from like insecurities of not being.
Josie, here we go. Here we go.
So
Not throwing in.
No, I'm just saying, like, a lot of guys, like, in Austin, I feel like, well, actually, I feel like they prioritize, like, friends a lot. Like, my dad is like that. Like, his friends are, like, his number one in his life. And then, like, any girl is, like, second to them. And I feel like a lot of guys in Austin are like that because they want to be young forever. And, like, it just... No guy wants to, like, be in a relationship, which is fine. Like, I don't really think that...
And I'm glad you brought that up.
But... It is one of those things where it's like, okay, grow up at some point.
So this is the thing about that, right? When you say like men don't want to get in, because that is an issue, and I've heard that from multiple girls. Part of this podcast is to have a little bit of a education narrative, even though it doesn't look like that. We're shooting the shit, but I think a big issue and something that women have to come to terms is that we live in an era where accessibility to intimacy has been cheapened. And like it or not, in my personal opinion, regardless if Ashley hits me after the podcast
I'll
or
hit you
tries
right
to
here
get...
if I have to. I'll hit you in front of the cameras.
Ashley, I know the video's got you hyped up.
It's about to be a flavor of love here.
You gonna spin my mouth?
No.
That'd be a turn on, though. That'd be a turn on. That'd be a turn on.
Gross.
But,
cut that out, too.
But it's like 3 things cut out already. Ladies, you have to understand, like, when men want to get in relationships, they want we're providers. Like, we want to be able to have a family, build a life, and come together. And I think a lot of times, which I hate hearing this, because only smart people think about having kids. Dumb people just have them, and they worry about like how they come about. But I think ladies fail to understand that sometimes if a man doesn't see a purpose for investing in a union and relationship, then what's the purpose of making that investment? Men are logical. We think logic. We only think emotionally when we can get our dipstick wet. Okay, well, this is what it is.
Boo.
Yeah, so that's my grievance here, where it's like, I think a big issue is, and then I'll let Ashley like say what she thinks a grievance in modern day dating. I think a big issue is, like it or not, the stats of these dating apps show women are dating the same guy. They're dating the Chads. They're dating like the dudes that project this lifestyle that they wish they had. And what ends up happening is they don't look away, Ashley. Don't look away.
Sorry, my friend Fern has to pee.
That's the help. He's a bartender. I'm almost done.
Crazy.
And what's happening? You want to pause?
Fern has to go. Fern has to pee. Pause.
So we're gonna start over. I'm gonna refine what I said, and we're gonna start on.
Everything you said at the end was great.
Yeah.
We just need to do like a rap.
I'm wrapping it up.
She used to say her grievance.
That's it, and then
And then
after
that's
that, we're.
You can say that.
After that, I feel like that's fine.
You know what
No?
I'm saying, though, Ashley? That's
Yeah.
my direction.
I'll do the
Yeah.
close. I'll do after that. I'll do the closing statement.
Have
Okay.
some kind of consistency on the end.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
for sure.
And that was
Wrap it up.
I have no grievances or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I do. I think that. Yeah. We'll.
Yeah, do what you think in the moment.
Yeah. Well, I need to.
It'll help you if I turn off the microphone when we take a break, so you can just no.
No. Keep it on. Thank you for asking that. That's a good question. This was great. I thought.
Dang, Fern just beats so much.
We're doing it short too.
Yeah.
It'll be about third. It'll be about third.
There's a football game on.
Oh, we'll watch it after this while he's like doing his thing.
Okay, we can go to like Revelry or Shangri has free pool on Thursdays.
I will say.
What? You're not gonna go with us to get a drink? Oh, we can put it on here.
Very on point, very to the pulse.
You know I'm a very articulate person. I just choose how to articulate myself when I need be. It's gotta fit
You are
up.
articulated and you are. Oh, I wish there was a joke to make that up for that. I will say. You're making points. I feel like they're appropriate.
You're no, you don't. You gotta stop wriggling your eyebrows.
Reacting to the points that he's making. There's points also to be made about.
Well, when you make it.
Like what? What do you want me to say?
Fuck. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think that when you're talking about the dating stuff, like the Austin things, is very like appropriate.
Yeah.
It is because there is a pandemic. That's what I was looking for. I couldn't think of. There is
Epidemic. It's an epidemic.
Infantilization.
Infantilization.
When you're dealing with men who are, and you said like Peter Pan syndrome, women sometimes as well. I think there's comfort and strength to stand in. Like, okay, if I want to do the things that I want, that's fine. What's not great is when people are applying false expectations of who they think they are.
Okay.
So it's like I'm fine with people being like Peter Pan,
But be upfront about it.
Don't tell me that you're Mr. Got your shit
Uh-huh.
together.
Right.
Mhm.
I like that part of it. That would be a good clip.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that.
Because what you were saying was you were owning the fact that you're like, I am wanting to continue to do my young stuff, but I'm not making anybody confused about.
I don't lie about what I do. Yeah, I'm not out here like, oh, like I'm staying in on the weekends. I'm such a homebody. No.
The Peter Pan syndrome is people being mad about individuals that they interact with that give them false expectation.
Yeah.
So now they're on a witch hunt against people
Yeah.
who are in this situation of what hey, if
And I like how you said that women do it too.
Yeah.
The big issue.
Yeah, I'm like, we do it. I do it.
The biggest, well, no, know your worth. Because what's happening is that women have an overvalued sense of self because they end up.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with that.
Please don't cut me off. Stop being fucking emotional.
Iggy, don't talk to Benji like that.
What ends up happening, I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, he was talking to all of us. He has sunglasses on, so.
Social media and dating apps, women are dating top tier men. They're hooking up with top tier men, and they're telling themselves.
I'm not hooking up with top tier men.
Because they're hooking up with these top tier men.
Bottom tier, maybe, even.
Say this for the podcast.
That's their new norm.
Podcast stuff.
But I would also say there is.
You don't think so?
You say self-worth,
It's
but
good for the podcast.
self-worth can be separate from your interaction.
I know what you're saying.
With people that you're quote unquote dating.
Yeah.
But I hear you.
Well, my thing is that I don't think that like I put myself on a pedestal or anything like that. I don't think I even hook up with top tier men.
All right.
If I'm being honest.
Benji.
It's like set yourself up in a situation where it's like, I'm fine with
But be upfront about it. Be real about it.
Yes.
Or maybe even defining, okay.
I'm just like trying to stay on the thought process. Okay.
I need to go ahead and let him go.
All right. Give me a 5 countdown.
Okay.
Give me a sound check real quick, Ashley.
Hello, it's me.
It's me.
It's me.
It's I. It's every time that I want.
And you are the problem. You are.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he just wants to hear me, Iggy. Jesus, not everything's about you. How long do you have to be here for after? How long are you guys going to be editing, doing whatever?
Depends how long it takes.
I hate you. Okay, well, I want to go get a drink somewhere.
Do your thing. I'm just gonna come out and meet
Are you going to come meet us? Okay, me and Fern are going to go somewhere. Maybe like Shangri has free pool.
Pussy, money, weed. Pussy,
Ew.
money, weed. All I want in life is pussy, money,
Ew.
weed.
Nobody said sing. I'll sing in the next one.
Anytime.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So, closing arguments, just last segment. We're going to play or say our grievances on modern dating. Living in Austin, Texas, the dating scene here is very young. Tech industry, film industry is growing up. So I'm going to make my point of what I think some of the grievances as a man are with modern dating. And then Ashley is going to tell us what the truth is, because women always speak the truth. They never lie. Me too.
And we're always right.
I'm a big
so.
supporter of Me Too. Women don't lie. They don't know how to lie. It's like not in their capability.
I know. It's incredible, actually. It's a gene.
So I think as a man, one of the grievances is the and I blame Sims. I hate Sims. Girls are in a era of having more access to more guys than they've ever had, and they get to pick who they want. And I think a big issue that it's a social issue is that ladies understand that just because he's hooking up with you doesn't mean that he really wants to date you. And what ends up happening is, in my opinion, grievance that guys have is girls start hooking up with certain type of guys that they meet in these apps or social media or dating apps, and then they set a standard that's not the standard that they should be at or that they're capable. Because ladies, getting a man is the easy part. Retaining a man, that's how you're going to be judged. And the same goes for guys. As a man, you're judged by the people you have around you. And no better way to judge a man than who he chooses to open his heart to. So that's my grievance. I think women just have a unrealistic sense of worth. And usually they don't realize it until they're already, after 35, when building a family is becoming a little bit harder. And it's just hard. It's just hard for a guy. It's like, what's the point of getting together if we ain't having babies? Let's just keep it cool and hang out. Mic drop.
And that was Iggy's opinion. Let it be known that we don't always share the same opinions. Okay. I mean, as a girl dating, and especially, obviously we live in Austin, so that's really all I can speak on.
Best city ever.
Love Austin. Would probably never leave. If I did ever leave Austin, this is off topic, but I would just leave Texas because what? But anyways, I think the biggest thing is that it's fine if you want to go. Obviously, I go out all the time, so I get these guys that are on dating apps and things like this. Every guy in Austin wants to be fitness. I run, I go out, I go to Zilker during the day, I get iced coffee, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I'm sure those things are true, but you're probably also getting wasted 4 out of 7 days of the week. And just be upfront about that, because it's fine. And I feel that's the thing about dating now, is that everyone wants to be seen as something else, and no one really wants to be upfront about their intentions with things. And I think that's the most important thing.
So
it's just being upfront about it.
Basically, there's a real lack amongst men in a city like Austin for the dating scene of integrity and being genuine.
Yes.
But again, all right, Ashley. So if women can have on dating apps a height option, if dating app Tinder is going to have a height option, why can't we have a weight option?
Height? Oh. Well, everyone on okay, I'm not in that fight because I don't care about people's height. And also, That's messed up. We don't have a weight option.
Yo, hey, I'm not a torta pounder, but I got homies that just be.
I think that you guys can also like. I think that there's also a height option for guys.
Listen, let's be honest, Ashley, and whether you like it or not, the stats show this. Women get to pick who they hook up with. Men hook up with who they can.
Yeah, I know. I do.
And sadly, if as a man and you're not over 6 feet, if you only have, hopefully you have one of the sixes, because as a man, you know, luckily I've been blessed with being as handsome as I am.
He's like, I'm a 6, so.
I'm like,
just kidding.
Listen, I'm an 8 with my hair down. Okay.
Just kidding. Yeah. You guys haven't seen it yet, but one day we'll do a wave reveal.
Wave check. But no, you know, I think like it's true. It's guys hook up with who they can, and man, you know. And then I'm gonna ask this question. I hope you're honest, because you know you just spoke about integrity. And,
I am honest always.
She's too honest. Sometimes she tells me I'm being ugly, and it hurts my feelings.
Well, don't do that.
I know, right?
Just be pretty, like you tell me. Okay, wait, but oh crap. Well,
Hold on.
I just
Ashley, serious question.
Okay.
Do you believe that being intimate between men and women affects both genders equally? Or do you think that...
I already know what you think, because you said it to me a million times.
I feel attacked. Please don't attack me. This is my show.
But I also think that it's different for everyone. Like, I think that like there are girls that are more detached from...
We're speaking in majorities because society moves forward through what is it called? Majority. You know, like you always have to generalize. Generalization is how societies move forward.
Well, I know a lot of girls who can have sex with guys and not really like be attached to them.
And do they not act up when they're 35 and those options become, you know, lesser? You know who I'm talking about. Yo, I'm a survivor. You guys don't know this about me. I'm going to open up a little bit. I'm a survivor of the most dangerous demographic there is.
Latino women is what I was going to say.
No, actually. I used to live with the most dangerous demographic there is, a platonic relationship. And I understand that I muddied up the water because it's never a good thing to hook up with your roommate. I'm a survivor of living with a single, middle-aged white woman.
Love her though.
She's
so
a sweetheart.
Sweet.
Love her to
so
death.
Sweet.
She's a sweetheart.
Love her.
But as a man, you have to understand to be poised. Always be poised. When a girl loses her cool and is thinking in her feelings and she's yelling and griping at you, keep your cool. Be stoic, you know? And that's the thing when men don't realize. A lot of men don't have that. A lot of men have been taught that it's okay to be bro, you're a man, bro. Keep your emotional shit and deal with it like normal people.
Okay, I don't agree with that. I think men should be allowed to have emotions.
Yeah, but don't be
just some. I think that when it becomes like a weaponized thing, when they're using their emotions to like manipulate someone, then that's not okay.
Y'all love being manipulated. Come on.
No. I wouldn't say that. Okay, but to go back to your question, I also think that I was talking to ChatGPT about this. Please.
Oh, what better person to ask?
I do use ChatGPT. I'm so sorry.
As a therapist, it sounds like.
I do use ChatGPT as a therapist. I'm sorry. It gives me the same advice that my mom does, and she's a counselor. So
that should tell you that that's the wrong advice already.
Anyways, I'm just saying that if it's just for the girl, it's still an emotional connection, and that's something that they have to deal with.
Thank you.
And I feel like that's sometimes too much. And when a guy just wants attention and to like flirt or like talk to someone all the time, like they're not necessarily wanting to put in that much effort of it. So I think that like a lot of guys that I've like come across in Austin like don't necessarily like sleep around, but they are like out in the streets like talking to girls constantly.
If they're not sleeping around and they're out on the street all the time as a man, they're not getting laid all the time because they don't have the ability to get laid all the time.
Okay, but what if you have one girl that you can sleep with without this connection, that you've already had like an established like not friends with like situation with them, and then you can also be single and flirt with other girls? Wouldn't you do that? Because like you're getting you're having regular sex.
Listen,
if you want to.
I'm 38. I'm Catholic. Okay,
He's a virgin.
I only have I haven't. Listen.
Just kidding. He would burn.
I've been
if he
thinking
walked
about
into
being
a
born
church.
again, virgin again. If girls can do it, I do it too.
That's not a thing.
I grew up
You
in a
can't
stable
just be-
household
well, you
with
can
very
be
loving
celibate.
parents, and to me, I think like a lot of issues sometimes have to do with that. That's why you have to get to know the partner. But chastity is a woman's strength, man. Because at the end of the day, women are the gatekeepers.
Yeah, period.
If listen, a lock that opens with any key is a shitty lock. But a key that opens a lot of locks is a master key. Guys have to work to get laid. Sorry, it's just what it is.
No, it's true.
So we made our grievances. Ashley, let's wrap it up. Do you have any, as a closing statement? We're making closing statements. Dating, we're focusing on dating. Do you have
Dating in
any
Austin sucks.
Life is what you
else
make it. So stop think.
I don't know.
Think with.
I made a Hinge and I paused it after like a week. It was overwhelming. It's disgusting.
Think in a. Oh my God, I keep forgetting the word. Abundance. Always think in abundance. Abundance. Always practice gratitude. Always think in abundance. I'm gonna let Ashley do her closing statements, or her closing statement of how you can strive to be what I expect of her, and I hope she expects the same. I expect, if I consider you a friend, I expect you to be the best version that I think you can be.
I'm always the best version that you think I could be.
And you're pretty, so whatever. But all right, so Ashley, any final thoughts for women, strictly women, like anything, for the younger generation?
No,
of women?
but you know what? Love is Blind is coming to Austin. Well, they were doing like casting here and stuff. I didn't do it, but they were doing it.
Maybe Benji will get.
I would
us on
never.
that. But
yeah.
Ashley, closing statements. Come on, give the younger women a fighting chance of not getting soaked in and
Talk to
soaked up in,
ChatGPT about him, and when your ChatGPT hates him, you need to stop talking to him.
See, this is why men have to be leaders, because women are easily manipulated by a
No, I'm just
freaking
kidding.
AI.
But honestly, genuinely, sorry, I was looking at you have your notifications on the
focus.
TV. I know, I'm ADHD. I think that don't let these boys be dumb. I don't know. I don't really have any closing statements. What is the closing statements? What was yours?
So, if I may rephrase what you're trying to articulate is, take a person's worth by their face value.
Yes.
Because
also,
how they treat you at the beginning is that's the best they're going to treat you.
100%. And I love bombing works on me because I do believe it. But these men, I swear, it's like a
Not me. I'm
it's
different.
like a trial period. It's like a week free, and then you have to pay like $90 for the whole year. Like that's what it's like. It's like a 2 to 4 week trial period of like the best version of themselves that they can be. Do not be fooled by that. And like Iggy said, wait 3 months because they could be a totally different person by then.
After 3 months, you're gonna see her hopefully in your t-shirts and some underwear, and like you'll be fine.
Whatever, boo.
And listen, what a girl. That's what I love. After at least minimum by at least the third date in Texas summers, if you don't have access to a pool or water in the hole, you're gonna die. But invite her to a pool, invite her to a body of water, so you can see her without makeup, because that's what she's really gonna look like. Okay.
Mind you, Iggy told me I couldn't come out in here without makeup today.
I didn't say that.
He said, "Don't bring the bags under my eyes. They go everywhere with me."
Those
They're
are
permanently on my
designer.
face.
Those are designer.
They're designer.
Eye bags.
They are.
It's okay. It's fun.
Expensive.
Hey guys, remember I'm on Patreon. If you donate or anything, let's get started with a beauty budget for Ashley so she can have all
Please,
the
I
best.
really need a chin implant and jaw filler.
No,
Thank
we're
you
not
guys.
No. That's how you start going cuckoo right there. Then you're gonna be like, I want a BBL and all that shit.
I don't want a BBL.
So Ashley, basically, take everybody at face value. Would you say that's what you meant to say?
Yes, and don't let them fool you. And also, these boys will do. I mean, guys really do
lie.
worry
We're
about.
liars.
They
We're
also worry about themselves a lot. Yes, they do lie, but they also worry about themselves a lot. So worry about yourself. Don't put a man first until he is proven himself to you, and that's it.
Yeah, recognize when a man is dating with purpose. Like, I'll ask him those questions. I've always said, even with my old roommate, I said, hey, you need to have these like 5 questions that you ask. The older you get, and the harder that he gets, because it happens for both guys. As you get older, your pool of dating gets smaller. For women, it's a little bit tougher because we fall in love with our eyes. My closing statement for you young men out there, understand that as a man, you have a big responsibility. And you have to be true to yourself, and you have to be true to the people around you. We live in a capitalistic society where morality and legality are not correlated. But just be moral for yourself, be moral for the people around you. You know, ideally, I guess statistics show that men are attracted to women that have some of the same personality characteristics as their mothers if they grew up in a loving home like I did. If you didn't have that positive, role model for the opposite gender, like find somebody that you can trust to have that. Guys, like, you're a man. You're already born with no value. Like, women are born with value.
Y'all should have to fight y'all's way out.
That's right. Women are born with value. That's it. We can't help it. Men are attracted to youth and purity. We're attracted to just the idea of being leaders and being able to show a woman like new things. And, it's really tough for guys because we live in a time where, we're running this experiment called feminism.
Oh, shut up. All right. On that note.
Yeah. So closing statement, guys. And I think I agree with Ashley. Everybody, both men and women, be genuine with yourselves. Project who you really want to be considered as and who you really want to be. Think about that third face, okay? You're not the first face, second face. You're that third face that you look at in the mirror every morning and you have to make peace with. So follow me. Videos should drop on Friday. Trying to get a video out every Friday. Make sure to click subscribe. Make sure to like the video. Comment. Like I said, Ashley will be managing all the comments or most of the comments. So, if you want to be like, yo, Ashley's pretty, go ahead. She'll love that. But tune in. Hopefully every Friday we'll get another episode out. Thinking about the next one's going to be about golf. We might be doing playing at a golf
I will
bay.
not be involved in that.
That's okay. It's fine.
I'll be present.
There you go. Emotional support.
Show support.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So thank you for being on Iggy the Man podcast. Can't wait
Ashley
to see
the girl.
Ashley
the woman.
The lady.
The lady.
Ashley the lady. So thanks again. You guys take care. Have a good night. And we'll talk to you soon.